The price of flights has increased 23% this year. Hotels are charging an arm and a leg for that oceanfront view. And if you want to travel to Europe in the next few months, well, brace yourself because it's going to cost you at least double your usual budget. But here's the good news. While inflation is making us all feel poorer, it doesn't have to mean saying goodbye to those first-class flights and five-star hotels. Because believe it or not, there are still ways to travel like a king or queen without having to sell a kidney or two. I don't like carrying debt, and the idea of being charged interest just stresses me out. But I have to admit there are a couple of cards that have been game changers when it comes to traveling in luxury without breaking the bank. That's when the weather is unpredictable, there are fewer attractions open, and everything is just generally less fun. But here's the thing, traveling during the off-season can actually be a great way to save money. Check out this video over here where we dive deep into the fascinating world of Wall Street's elite and how they re-hedging against the collapse of civilization as we know it. But that's not all. We've also got a ton of other videos on our channel that can help you become financially savvy and make smarter investment decisions. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this valuable knowledge. So click that link and let the learning begin. Thank you for watching. And if you're as excited as we are about all the amazing wealth-building opportunities out there, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and join our awesome community. We've got a ton of incredible content coming your way that will have you on your way towards financial freedom in no time. Thanks for being here and see you in the next one. Instead of fighting crowds and paying sky-high prices for everything, you can experience the same things with a fraction of the fuss and cost. For example, if you want to visit the Eiffel Tower, why not go in January when it's less crowded and the queues are shorter? Or if you've been eyeing the Colosseum in Rome, try visiting in November when the summer heat has died down and the lines are shorter. And let's not forget about those who love the snow. If you're planning to hit the slopes in Aspen, then consider visiting in April. You'll get to enjoy the powder while avoiding the holiday rush and the hefty price tags. Plus, there are so many other hidden gems out there that are just waiting to be discovered. My friend visited Prague in February and was stunned by how beautiful the city looked with its snow-covered rooftops and Christmas markets still standing. And because she traveled during the off-season, she scored cheap flights and accommodation, allowing her to extend her trip and explore more. Ultimately, traveling during the off-season isn't about sacrificing your experience. It's about being smart with your money and finding new ways to make the most of your trip. So why not give it a try? You might be surprised at what you discover. Let's start with the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. It costs $95 a year to own, but gives you 60,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. If you're someone who travels frequently, then you owe it to yourself to look into elite status. It's basically like being part of the family at your favorite hotel or airline, and the perks are seriously amazing. As a low-status member, you might not get much beyond a welcome drink and a faint smile from the front desk staff. But work your way up to silver or gold status, and you'll start reaping the rewards. From room upgrades and early check-in to priority boarding and extra baggage allowance. It's like being treated like a rock star wherever you go. Not only that, but you'll also have access to exclusive benefits like free Wi-Fi, private channels, and concierge services. Plus, you'll earn points and miles faster, which means you'll get to those sweet rewards even quicker. But the best part about elite status is the recognition. When you walk into a hotel or board a plane, you'll be greeted by name and treated like royalty. It's a seriously empowering feeling that makes all the effort of traveling feel, so worthwhile. So if you're someone who loves to travel, then it's definitely worth looking into. And you can easily use these points to book through their travel portal or transfer them to their partners like Hyatt, United, Air Canada, Singapore Airlines, and so on. And let me tell you, these points add up fast. Imagine staying at a luxury hotel for free or flying business class to your next dream destination just by using a credit card that you pay off in full each month. It sounds too good to be true, but it's definitely possible. Just make sure you use a credit card responsibly and only spend what you can afford to pay off in full. And if you want to learn more about how to use credit cards to your advantage, then I highly recommend checking out some resources online. There's a ton of information out there that can help you become a credit card ninja. Now, while the Chase Sapphire Preferred is great, there are also other cards out there that offer amazing travel benefits without the annual fee. So without further ado, here are 5 hacks to make traveling 5 stars feel more like 2 stars. Mistake fares are when airlines accidentally publish ridiculously low prices for flights, sometimes as much as 90 cheaper than the usual fare. And while they don't last long, if you're lucky enough to catch one, it's like scoring a winning lottery ticket. But you might be thinking, how can I possibly find these mistake fares? Well, let me introduce you to a secret weapon that can help you hunt down these elusive deals. It's a free service that lets you track prices for flights you're interested in and then alerts you when they drop or increase. You just need to set up a fare tracker account, search for the flight you want to book, and select the price drop alert option. Once a lower price is found, you'll receive an email notification so you can jump on the deal before anyone else. And yes, you heard me right. This is a free service that can save you hundreds of dollars on your next flight. But here's the thing, you need to be quick. These deals disappear fast. So as soon as you get that alert, you should immediately check the airline's website and book the flight. But don't worry if you miss one. Keep trying because there are plenty of mistake fares out there waiting to be snagged. And who knows, maybe you'll be lucky enough to score one and fly in luxury for less than the price of a budget airline ticket. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. The first thing that most people do when they looking to buy a ticket is search for the cheapest flight on Google Flights, Kayak, or some other site. But the problem with these aggregators is that you'll never find the best deals. You might think you're getting the lowest price possible, but trust me, airlines will often sell the exact same ticket for less directly on their website. Never use an aggregator. Always go straight to the source. So my recommendation is simple. If you want to fly in luxury, check out Lufthansa, Swiss, or Austrian Airlines. They might be slightly more expensive than flying with Ryanair or EasyJet, but the difference isn't that significant, and you'll have so many more perks. For example, Lufthansa offers direct access to the flight attendants, doors that close for privacy, unrestricted space, direct access to the aisle, bigger and nicer presented meals, and much better entertainment systems. Plus, with business class tickets, you can recline, sleep, and arrive at your destination feeling fresh and ready to take on the world instead of looking like you have slept in weeks. And if you worried about whether it's worth paying for business class on a short-haul flight, then let me put your mind at ease. One of my best friends only travels in business class, even on flights under 2 hours. She told me that once you factor in the comfort, convenience, and time saved by not waiting around for checked bags and dealing with the hassle of budget airlines, business class is always worth it. And since you're watching this video, I know you're smart enough to know that investing a little bit more upfront can save you a whole lot of stress later. Number 5, hack your way to first class. 2, travel in the off-season. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who wants to travel during the off-season? Number 4, find hidden gems with rewards programs. So a little secret between us, I'm not really a fan of credit cards. Number 3, fly like a boss with mistake fares. No. And number 1, live like royalty with elite status. And if you want to level up your financial literacy, then we've got a treat for you.